person we're taking it away from is the able-bodied adult with no children who refuses to work. By the way, if they would just get a job, they could keep their Medicaid.
Dan Crenshaw, you're acting like that you're better than the people that are on Medicaid, and that's not right. It's disgusting. Quit acting like that you're on some moral higher ground because you're claiming that there's an abundance of Medicaid fraud when it's a small portion of Medicaid. That's a fact. Quit acting like you're better than everybody else because you're saying if they would only just go get a job. Fact, the majority of people that are on Medicaid have a job. Here's something else. People that are on Medicaid have to be in poverty to qualify for Medicaid. Why aren't you sharing that fact, Dan Crenshaw? Because the reality is these individuals, they don't want to be in poverty. They would rather have a full-time job making money that's much better money, good money, with healthcare benefits. They would still be struggling because of rent and the economy, such as the inflation with groceries. But they would be better in at least without having to be on Medicaid with this much a low income. But you don't care about telling that fact, do you? Let me tell you something. I spent 1.5 years living out of my car. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to go looking in the garbage cans and with the dumpsters for food. When's the last time you did that as a United States representative making approximately $130,000 per year, not including the health care? And you might be getting some other benefits, etc. So, whenever you talk about fraud, tell the truth. It's a small amount compared to what's out there regarding the group of people and the money. And the majority of people that are on Medicaid are not fraudsters. They're not committing fraud. They're desperate families. They're desperate human beings. They're desperate people. So quit talking down to them. Quit with your moral high ground like as if you're better. Quit making it seem like that they're all bad people. And remember that the truth of the matter is a majority of them are working. You don't have a right to run your mouth about these good people. You don't have a right to run your mouth about people that are on Medicaid. You want to talk about Medicaid, talk about it and saying, hey, I am glad this program exists. The way I want to improve it is I want to get rid of the fraud. And while it's not the majority, I still want to free that money up so we can make sure to help even more people. And the people that are on Medicaid, they're working hard. They're just in a bad situation. And I, as a United States representative, my job is to serve them. And so I want to make sure I'm doing my best to help them. I am privileged to have $130,000 per year coming into my pocket as a U.S. representative. And I also receive whatever other benefits. I want everyone to know this, that when you have a U.S. representative like Dan Crenshaw, who's talking down to you and you're on Medicaid, he doesn't give a damn about you.